Weddings, of course, so many people think about the perfect match, right? But for one couple in Bronson, Iowa, the groom actually found his perfect match a little more than 10 years ago, and it saved his life. KTIV's Connor Trett explains.
Ben Clark fought T-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma 2 times before he turned 25. In 2012, doctors told him that his condition would become more difficult and eventually impossible to treat unless they found a bone marrow donor.
When you're first diagnosed, they set up a regimen for your chemo treatment, which is what they feel is the best treatment. But then since it came back, they go to a plan B treatment, which every time it comes back is less effective.
Through the Stem Cell Donor Center, DKMS, Ben found a match halfway around the world who understood the importance of being a donor.
When I was 8 years old, a family friend of mine caught leukemia. There you realize that this is a pretty bad thing that can happen to a person. I couldn't register because I was just 8 years old, but my mom was able to register. Yeah, I mean, all of our friends tried to save his life back then.
Thanks to Jan's donation, Ben was able to make a full recovery, and almost a decade later, the two met for the first time over Zoom.
We did the virtual meeting, which was quite funny because I thought this should be a very personal thing. So I made sure that I was alone, and then I opened the Zoom call, and his whole family was staring at me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, maybe he sees this a little different." But it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
In 2023, Ben was set to marry his fiancée, Jamie. The two asked Jan and his girlfriend to fly out to the wedding and gave him a special role.
I'm honored to introduce Ben's best man, Jan Walters.
No better person in the world than, the man that gave me a second chance at life.
Ben's survival and his wedding to Jamie were possible thanks to Jan's donation through DKMS. So the couple decided to give their guests a chance to be someone else's perfect match.
So instead of wedding favors, we had a donor drive at our wedding and just gave our guests the opportunity to sign up and get on the DKMS registry. But if they met the criteria, they were able to take a packet and get registered.
It's a numbers game. A lot of people still die, although we have a lot of people in the registry already. This is because the genetics are very rare. And they are so rare that often your own family cannot donate. You are relying on foreigners. And then the more foreigners that you have, the bigger the chance that one of them is going to have your very unique genetic markers.
In Bronson, Iowa, Connor Trett, KTIV News 4.
Every 9 minutes, an American is lost to blood cancer, and 70% of people suffering from it must rely on donors outside their families. To join DKMS in the fight against blood cancer and disorders, you can register online and help save a life. It's really easy to do. The link is inside this story. You can check it out right now on KTIV.com.